Greetings, my friends. Jason here. Hope you are doing well today. Let's talk a little bit about some of the things that are happening with the way people think and the way people discuss and the way people view their worth. So, first up, we got a couple of terms that are being conflated. Those two terms are deserve and earn. Everywhere I look nowadays, it seems as though the word deserve has replaced what should be the term earn. Now, on the outset, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of difference between the two. But if you look at the dictionary definition, or what the word is meant to imply, you'll see very simply that deserve is very subjective, whereas earn is highly contractual. In other words, you get to have a say in what happens when you're in a situation where you have earned something. But if you turn on the TV, which I don't do because I don't have cable TV, but when I turn on the internet, I see clips from it. And you turn on the, Facebook or what have you, and you see people talking about how this person didn't deserve what happened to him. This person doesn't deserve to live this way. This person doesn't deserve to be in this relationship. Well, we don't know if they deserve it or not. Some people do deserve to be in shitty relationships because they simply don't put the effort into finding a good one. And they don't put the effort into finding a good one for lots of reasons. We don't know what those reasons are. But if they haven't put the effort into figuring out why they're in a shitty relationship, yeah, they deserve, to be in a shitty relationship. Someone doesn't like their job, so-and-so doesn't deserve to be in this job. Well, we don't know that. They might well deserve to be in a shitty job. Are they doing their best? Are they showing up on time? Are there other options that they haven't pursued? It's just one of these things where it comes down to you don't know all the facts, and it's impossible to know all the facts that go on in someone else's life. So we assign these words like deserve because we think in our head it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be this. It shouldn't be that. But the reality of it is what should or should not be is not up to us. It's not up to us at all. The life that we live is the result of the actions that we've taken in most cases. That doesn't mean there aren't victims in the world. There are. There are some people who have been victimized, and they're facing circumstances that they themselves did not directly cause, but they're living. But that's a very far cry from the vast majority of people who've made poor decisions or who choose to live a life beneath what they could be living because they haven't put in the effort and the time and the energy to find something better for themselves or do something better for themselves. So one of the things that I've done recently, and I highly recommend that you do, is you eliminate the word deserve from your vocabulary. Because the reality of it is if you're using the word deserve to describe yourself or to describe others, what you're doing is you're making a judgment. And judgments are almost always incorrect. I don't know what you deserve. I don't know what my neighbor deserves. I know what I've earned, and I can see quantitatively what they've earned if they've been in a situation where they've negotiated for what they've gotten. If someone has a great relationship, and I say, hey, how did you get that relationship? They say, well, I wrote down what I wanted in a mate or a significant other, and then I put in the time and effort, and I went on 50 dates or 60 dates or whatever it took to find the person that fit the bill that they were trying to fill, and they manufactured, they brought forth from within themselves, they earned a good relationship. Same thing with someone who has that fantastic job that they love or that business that they really love. Do they deserve it? Well, I don't know. I mean, who doesn't deserve good things at the end of the day, right? But the question is, did they earn it? Did they go to interview after interview? Did they get the proper education? Did they answer the questions well? Do they have a track record of performance? Are they building a business with partners they can trust? Have they invested time in creating those partnership relationships that are going to last? Are they providing value to the world, right? One of the first things that one of my mentors hit me with when I was first starting in the business world, he asked me what I wanted. He sat down, and I'm like, look, I want to make X amount of dollars and I want to do this and I want to do that. And the first question that he asked was, what are you willing to trade for it? What are you willing to trade for it? If you want to make $100,000 a year, or you want to have the freedom to get up whenever you want to get up, go to bed whenever you want to get up, or go to bed whenever you want to go to bed, not be, tied to someone else's schedule, what are you willing to trade for that? And I had to sit back and think, because I never really, you know, thought about those terms. I'm like, what do you mean? What I need to trade for it? And his point was very simple. Everything that comes to me and everything that comes to you is a result of an action that we put forth into the universe, right? So what he was implying was that whatever I wanted, I had to give first. I had to negotiate what I was willing to give in terms of value, so that I could then be willing or able to receive the earning of that particular thing that I wanted. So if I wanted to sleep in and I wanted the big money or whatever the case may be, I had to decide, what am I going to do? What am I going to do for other people? What am I going to offer? What sort of contract am I going to create with the universe so that those things, come to me, and that I have earned those things. I've proven that I can earn those things and that I'm worthy of those things, right? And that was his point. So, as you go forth and you think about the things you really want in your life that maybe are lacking, look at where you think you might deserve. That's usually the best place to start. Look at where you think you might deserve better. Again, we're assigning judgment with deserve. And then reverse engineer what you need to do to earn that thing you want to get. Relationship, got to put in the time to decide what you want. Got to put in the time to do the dates. Same thing with the job, same thing with the business, same thing with anything you want, right? Any material thing. You got to earn it. You got to provide value to the world. The world will then reward you in some way, shape, or form. You can use that reward to purchase or barter or trade for anything you want to get. But if you're coming from a place of deserve, it's always up to someone else. It's always up to judgment. It's always up to subjectivity. Replace that word deserve with the word earn, and I know for a fact you're going to get a lot farther down the path toward what you want. No more deserve, 100% earn. Take care, guys. Have a good one.